welcome to Mass Effect. Now, you may remember I made a Mass Effect 3 Let's Play, and I did a lot of Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. I'm going to do an entire Mass Effect series playthrough. Once I get to the Mass Effect 3, I'm going to actually delete my old one, because I don't think it's that great. But, I just have this feeling of playing Mass Effect, and I decided to record it. So I do have one mod which is supposed to fix some like weird looking stuff in Mass Effect or something. I'm not sure, but it's I'll put it in the description. If you have this on PC, you can make the game look a little bit better. So yeah, and I'm actually able to I've only been able to play in 720p, which is kind of weird. And finally they update, like, I think the mod added 1080, or I was just doing it wrong. I don't know, one of the two. But yeah, let's go ahead and start a new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Connect to database.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Alright, enter a new ID. Custom mail.
Please log in to access your profile.
I am Crab. Shepard.
Warning, data corruption detected.
God damn, Alliance shit always messing up.
Please reconstruct profile.
Reconstruct profile.
Confirm pre-service history.
Alright, I'm going to go through all three of these. The spacer is, both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist. You were born and raised on Mindor, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. That's a grammatical error right there. When you were 16, shouldn't it be comma? I don't know. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Earthborn, you were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I kind of like the Earthborn one. But I don't like the petty crime. Spacer? Both your parents were the Alliance. No, I don't like that. Let's go with this one. I'm going to be a colonist.
Confirm psychological profile.
Alright, the psychological profile. Sole survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. I am going to be a war hero.
Confirm military specialization.
Alright. There's 6 different types of I get to be classes. If you watch my ME3 multiplayer classes, it's all of these. Alright, then we're going to start with Soldier. Soldiers are combat specialists, ideal for front lines of a firefight. Soldiers get improved health, can train in the use of all weapon types, start with the ability to use medium armor, and can specialize in heavy armor. Engineers are tech specialists. Using the holographic Omni tool, they can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only use light armor and can only receive weapons training with pistols. Adept. Adepts are biotic specialists. Through Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only use light armor and can only receive weapon training with pistols. Infiltrator. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focus on decryption, and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can use pistols or sniper rifles and medium armor. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than any other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only use light armor and receive no advanced weapon training. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents, and are especially deadly at short range. They use pistols and shotguns and can specialize in medium armor. Alright, so I think I've played through the game as an infiltrator, a sentinel, and a vanguard. So I'm going to choose one of these three. Now I heard that adept is probably the easiest class to play on like a really high difficulty. I could be wrong on that. But I kind of want to do a soldier. I'm gonna go with soldier because I like guns. Me likey guns. Select a bone. Okay, I think this is for because I beat the game before, so you get an extra bonus. Electronics or throw? I don't even know. Let's do throw.
Confirm facial identification.
Alright, I will be right back. I'm going to create my new looking face, and yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, so this is my character. Looks like a douche. Job well done. Finalize!
Profile reconstruction complete.
Oh, and that's my heater. It's kind of cold. It's like 30 degrees, and I don't have heat up here, so I have to have a heater. So if you'll hear my heater probably every once in a while turn on. I'm gonna go ahead and hit accept. Once you confirm your character, yes, confirm.
Identification confirmed.
Alright, so this playthrough is not a play on insanity. This is gonna be difficult. This is we're gonna play through it. I'm gonna try and do as much as I can quest wise, and I'm just doing normal. Auto level up, we don't want that to happen. Target assist, adjust combat difficulty by helping the player to aim at targets. High means you get, we'll do low. If this was like on with a controller, I'd probably do high, but since I got a keyboard and mouse, I'm good. Squad power usage, this is if squads will use their powers, and I'm just going to do that. Active. Subtitles on. Autosave, yes. Alright, let's get started.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there. His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
From that side, my guy looks like he's like a caveman. In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies and an ability to travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology, Mass Effect! Yeah! That's all I need to know is Mass Effect. Basically, we found technology that increased our...
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander. Kind of wish my
We are
FPS would
connected.
stop fluctuating.
Calculating transit mass and destination. is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Party.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
Yes, that is Seth
1500
Green.
is good. Your captain will be
know.
pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
So I'm going for like a more of Paragon instead of Renegade. For those of you who don't know what that is, Paragon is more like a... If you like play Fallout 3, it's more like good karma instead of bad karma. Except Paragon means you're a good guy. Renegade means you're a badass. That's basically what that is. You can always go middle. So that's basically what these three choices are. It's Paragon, the middle road, Renegade. All right, let's I agree.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I heard.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
All right. I gotta press O to access codex. Player tutorial. Yes, I get the idea. Oh, yes. All right. Profile. Blah 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 blah. We already read all that. Humanity timeline. Okay, this is the timeline of everything since. First human settlement on the moon. They had to change the name of the moon because, you know, to access click secondary tab. Okay, yeah, I understand that. Primary.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
If cool? What is it? They're real cool. Hell yeah. Alright.
The systems
Okay, I understand. This is the Alliance is Earth. That's basically what he's saying for that entire thing right here. All right, so what? Can't be. I forget what the controls are. So let's hit escape. Ooh, we have 3 points. That's weapon damage. We don't need melee. Throw enemies away. I like that. Increase health. Yes. Let's do shotguns. I'm not gonna use sniper rifles. Screw that. Let's do combat armor. Let's go ahead and do assault training since we get 1% weapon damage. 1%. That's real helpful. As you can see right there, I'm pointing at it like you can see me. On the left-hand side, you see those two, Paragon, Renegade. Well, the more Paragon you are, the more the bar will fill up. The more Renegade you are, the more that will fill up. That's basically what it does. Let's just do throw, so we can throw stuff. All right. Journal. Okay, this is our missions, and then we have this is main quest, side quest. That's basically what that is. Codex is what we were just at. This is equipment that we have. Click, yeah, blah 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 blah. You can go through. We have guns, grenades, and armor. We got a map, which is useful. Okay, yes, I know. So we got save, which will create a new save. All right. Why is my mouse? Okay, oh, the wrong gun.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
To talk to an ally, approach and press E.
You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Let's investigate. Stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Cover?
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That
was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll look into it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Alright, let's go ahead and hit escape. Forget about the settings. Controls. Okay, that's not what. No, input. There we go. Let's make that toggles. I don't know what that. Saving content. Yes. Codex. We love reading. No.
Humanity's first contact.
Contact, yes, we tried to kill Canadians or something. Starship sensors. Okay, that's a lot of reading that I am not going to read. I never have. Alright. Okay, let's see. Who are you?
Prime Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
I don't like how... I'll deal with it. Relax, Jenkins.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Yeah, investigate. Nihilus.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
Spectre?
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Be careful there, sonny boy.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Alright.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Let's go talk to some other people. Oh, press O and get rid of... See what else?
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
Yeah, I know. They just told us all about them. So let's go in here. Nihilus. What's up, dog? What are you up to, son?
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Talk?
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I wouldn't know.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Why are you asking?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
That's like the most obvious thing you've said all day.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why did we tell the Council? You sound worried. We don't need... You sound worried.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
Why?
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
You put my name forward?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity.
I look like a duck.
Some of us see the potential of your species. We see
My
what you
lips
have
are
to
too
offer
far
to the
forward.
rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's
This is gonna
rare
be
to
fun
find
to
an
watch.
individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
You support this, Captain?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of
God.
several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Let's investigate with our duck-billed mouth. Protheans.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Eden Prime.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Beacon.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Who?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Alright, let's go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
Oh,
What's
God.
wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Get evac! They came out of nowhere! We need...
Aw, shit.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
I always wondered what...
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Looks like I'm, like, always trying to kiss someone. Oh, God.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Saving content. Alright. Okay, so let's, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to I don't know why, but I'm getting only a couple frames a second. I'm getting 30 frames a second instead of my desired 60. I'm going to find out why. I'm also going to make sure everything recorded correctly, so I will be right back.